never start the show then, G. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait when you start the show? Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah. Yo, G. I see y'all coming in. We got to the power. Pretty gangster. This floor, they hitting it now. Lucky Bill. Christio. Todd. They flood in. The train master. I see him now. On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Yeah. On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Remember? On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show.
Q Rock City.
Remember? On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Yeah. On the King Bill Show. 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 Can't be talking that real shit.
What's up with it, that man? Alright, it's paperwork party, man. I'll see you on my Instagram today.
Paperwork for producer, sliding like Medusa. They on my Instagram, they make paperwork.
Today's entrepreneur, Chevron TV. Ernie C. Natalie Scott.
On the King Bill Show. 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 Remember? On the King Bill Show. On the King Bill Show. Remember? On the King Bill Show. 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 Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. That's on that paperwork for producer. My boy King Bill, man. Paperwork for producer. We sliding like Medusa. Paperwork for producer. Paperwork for producer. That's on that King Bill Show.
Yeah, go. Hey, y'all. I got a few in here and I'm trying to get settled and straight. I wanted to, I guess I wanted to get my situation straight before I came on, but I'm going to do what I got to do. A lot is going on. The Diddy trial is basically over. You know, they got the prosecution that already did their summation to the jury. Now tomorrow at 9 o'clock, the defense will be doing their thing. Defense will be doing their thing. My man gave me these cigars. They straight out of Chicago with this bourbon taste in them. Oh my God. They're going to be real nice. And I want to talk to y'all about a whole lot of stuff today. Y'all seen the title, Gene Deal for Vlad and the rest of the bitch ass ninjas. Find somebody else to play with. You know what? A lot of y'all who's on here know my journey, know where I started at with this YouTube shit. But you really don't know my journey where I started in the streets of New York unless you get both of my books. You understand? if you are a reader or you're not a reader, but you want to enjoy a good time and something good to read, my books do that for you. And it tells you of my journey. Now, I'm a different breed than a lot of dudes that come through the city and everything like that. You know, dudes that I've been around, you understand, dudes that who call me they brother, dudes who call me they uncle, kids that I've helped and they aspire to be great. Khalid Sales, PhD. You understand? Artie Green, A&R manager, top producer of music. You know, these are young people that I mentored. The guy who played in The Principal, what's his name? Funny as hell. He played in The Principal, got his picture in my mind. What's his name? What's his name? Come on. Winbush. His name is Winbush. I forgot his first name. Anybody know his last name is Winbush. His first name is, anybody know for The Principal? I might give you a book. He's a top producer in Hollywood now. Ernie C., how far are you? Natalie Scott, what's up, mama? He's a top producer. Winbush. Let me see. Troy Winbush. You know Troy? King Noble. Yo, King Noble, do you know Troy? I mentored Troy. I was the one who told Troy when he got a thing to go to California. I say, Troy, go. You can always come back home. Gina did. You know Troy, Gina? Troy was bad. Troy was mischievous, just put that way. But he was always funny. When he came to me, he told me I got this thing I can go away. I say, Troy, I was a young substitute teacher, counselor for Manhattan Valley Youth Program at Brandeis High School. And I told Troy Winbush, I said, Troy, you can always come back home. You can always come back home. I mentor a lot of kids, a lot of people I've helped. Bugatti, NYC Bugatti, go check out his chat channel. I was one of his mentors too. He came and told y'all that some kids tried to jump him and I stopped it and everything like that. So I've had a journey here in New York City. You know what I'm saying? I was a investigator for child abuse. I worked for the Department of Juvenile Justice and I did 27 years as a parole officer. You know what I'm saying? And I was on the street, like I just told you. A lot of people be talking about, yo, they get it messed up. Like you gotta sell drugs to be in the streets. You gotta kill somebody to be in the streets. You gotta rob and steal, rape and pillage to be in the streets. Now, brother, you understand? You gotta know how to maneuver in the streets to be in the streets. I could tell you, and I told you 1,000 times, I know that lamp post, that street light was my lamp. That motherfucking curve sometime was my pillow. But I knew how to take my check home and I knew how to take care of my motherfucking kids. Let me see this right here. Blessings abundantly, brother. Correll, thank you, appreciate you. Now, everything that's happening to me, I've already foreseen it. I've already had a conversation within myself and God because I know. I know. When I tell these clowns out here that I'm 10 times the normal man, I know I'm 10 times the normal man. Because I came from circumstances that could allow somebody to be in jail. being in growing up in the town in Wellston that I came from. Being around the people when I was growing up that I was around. So I know that my circumstances and who I am as an individual was heaven sent, and God chose me. To do what I've done. Now, some of y'all out here thinking that I was one of the reasons why Diddy is facing the crimes that he's facing now. No. I was a pawn on the board. God used me to give people strength not to be afraid to come out. God used me as an individual that was strong enough to voice what he had done to people around us. And I want y'all that's hearing this today to let motherfuckers know. Don't get it twisted. I ain't never been nothing to play with. No matter what I did as a man, as far as education, as far as work-wise, I've always been a man. I will continue to be a real man. And you could come on the internet and voice your opinion and say whatever you want to say. But if you ever think you're going to get it effed up to run up on me and say your dumb shit, it's going to be a problem. Because as a man, you're not going to disrespect me at all. So y'all can play your little internet games and have your little fun, and it's fine and good. But this part of my life is about to be over. I did what I was supposed to do. And if people want to interview me and get my opinion and pay me my fee or do whatever, I ain't got no problem with that. I sell books. I got a story to tell. Hey, Peaches. Lady J, what's going on with your mom? I have a story to tell. And a lot of people want me to be quiet because it's a lot of bitch ass niggas that's running the streets in New York trying to paint a picture that they was outside, that they was in the parks, they was on the corners, they was around when we was around doing our thing. No. Hey, Tyra Parker. What's up, mama? Honey butter. I got my people in here. Christiel, I feel all right now. I got my peoples in here. Honey butter, Christiel. They gonna make sure I'm good. Hey, Stephanie Gutton, don't be all right. We ain't get started yet. This just a preliminary. Trust and believe. I'm finna fire up this cigar and I'm gonna be with y'all. Because niggas think because they get on the internet and wanna, I had somebody pass me something, and I'm gonna tell them about themselves because they passed it to me. I'm being lazy to go upstairs and get my torch. This is a hand-rolled story from Chicago. My man at Distinguished Cigars out of St. Louis, Tim Harris. This is a Raft cigar, hand-rolled out of Chicago with the bourbon taste. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finna sip on some Macallans. And I'm gonna talk some shit, some real shit. All right, Official King Jason out there, Official King Apparel. Y'all check out Official King Apparel. They should have their internet and stuff up in a minute. But listen here, y'all. Check this out. Let's get to the business at hand. You know, I've taken some advice. I've overlooked some advice from people. Kay Slay, God bless the dead, and Chaz Williams, God bless the dead. Both of those individuals told me, once I write my book and everything, go on Vlad's show. It'll be a great way to promote it. I turned Vlad down for years. In my own right mind, I knew I didn't want to F with him. In my own right mind, I knew I didn't want to F with him. But for an hour, the number was right. K Slate said, that's what kind of interview you give him. And go on. Vlad tried to talk to me the day before the interview and pick my brain on this, that, and the third. I said, no, that's what you got your people to do. I'm not giving you no 2 interviews. He want to interview the day before because he want to write down and make it seem like he knows what he's talking about. And I told him that's for what his people to do. I'm not interviewing you no 2 days. You're going to pay for the day, you're going to pay for tomorrow. So now, Vlad was sent to try to discredit me on his show. The people that he dealt with thought he was going to discredit me or try to make it seem like I'm not the person that I am. And it blew up in his face. And it made the people that he dealt with mad at him. It made him Heaven Ramsey. Oh, Heaven Ramsey. Heaven Ramsey, please, Mama. You a new member. And I just want to do this, Heaven, but I don't want to be like Heaven Ramsey. Heaven Ramsey. Heaven Ramsey is a member, y'all. Hey, Heaven Ramsey. Heaven Ramsey. Heaven Ramsey is a member, y'all. Oh, Heaven Ramsey. Heaven Ramsey. Heaven Ramsey is a member to the Gene Deal Show. Thank you, Mama. Can y'all please just keep the membership down today? Just today. Let me finish. Just let me do this. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to teach you out the membership song, and because I'm gonna be putting it on all members, and we're gonna do a couple of shows with that. But thank you. Hey, law student, I got my law student in here too. I see him popping up. Oh my God, I feel good now. I ain't worrying about none of that. Okay, now it blew up in his face, and what Wisdom Clear and MREC TV started, it went to another level. And even Art of the Dialogue was trying to get at me before Vlad. And I went on Vlad before the Art, but Art of Dialogue has taken me to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? And you get that jealousy shit in the streets. I was the one way back in 2001 that went on VH1. They hid my face because I didn't want to lose my job. But I told the truth about Diddy, what he did to Big, the whole 9 yards. I was the one who went on MTV and they used my hands to point at the guy. I was the one that was telling niggas on the streets at New York City, that nigga Diddy ain't right, bruh. Blase this, whoop-de-whoop that. Niggas was quiet as a church mouse and scared. They want to try to say, real men don't talk about this. Real men don't talk about this. Real men do talk. Malcolm X. Marcus Garvey. Stokely Carmichael. God. Muhammad Ali. Vernon C. Jordan. Real men don't stay quiet when somebody is doing wrong to not only the people, their closest friends. See, I can go to bat for other people before I go to bat for myself. So, Vlad, I do thank your platform. What you got, 2 million, 3 million? How many million views you got? How many million? Can somebody post on how many million views Vlad got for Gene Deal? Can somebody post that for me? Because he talking shit all the way to the bank. How many million views do Vlad got on Gene Deal, y'all? Do anybody know? Tim Diamond. Gene, no disrespect. Are you jealous that the same game show Puff more respect than they showed to you? Nigga, it's what's wrong with you? Nigga, I made the same game. How they gonna show him more respect than he showed me? I wasn't just a member, nigga. I was a founder. Get out of here with that. Don't try to disrespect with saying no disrespect. If I'm a founder, how could they show me disrespect? If I'm the motherfucking muscle, if I'm the motherfucking enforcer, how could they show me disrespect? You just showed me disrespect, no disrespect. but keep the 20s coming with your disrespect. And quiet as it's kept, Puff didn't have no respect in the same game, only because of D Ferg. Let's keep it a buck. They'll tell you. Oh, look at this. Show on stage. One Love, appreciate you. 4 million on one and 1.5 million on the other. You see that? He's steady getting millions of views on that interview, but him as a journalist, so-called journalist, he said he don't believe what I've said. So, since you don't believe what I said in the interview, why are you leading the people astray? Is it about the dollars and the cents? It's got to be about the dollar and the cents and the money that the interview make. Because not yet at this time, Mr. Vladimir, who came over here during a time where nobody was able to leave Russia unless they had political connections, because it was during wartime, right? Paperwork and I got that information up, and we showed that on one of the shows. Came over here, and within hold up, y'all, within 3 months, Mama was working at a naval base for the United States government. When in fact, you could be a U.S. citizen and you couldn't get in the naval base or any work, any kind of United States government job within 3 months. It's going to take you 90 days to go through the process. She wasn't even a citizen. Oh. We're going to get this shit cooking. We're going to get this shit cooking. Because he's going to find somebody else to play with. Yeah, Jamaica Johnson, yeah, his mom. Her and a bunch of spies was able to get out of Russia and come to the United States when it was a no-fly zone because Russia was in war with itself. That's when Poland, Ukraine, all of them split up. Soviet Union, that's what they was going through that time. But it just so happened his mom and them was able to get out and obtain a job with the naval base, and she wasn't even a damn citizen. I know she had a green card, right? Right, Vlad? She had a green card, right? Yeah, we know what kind of card she had. You can make it in America if you're a spy of a son, or a son of a spy. Yeah, that's what it is, son of a spy. You can make it in the United States. Let's just say allegedly. Cat, if you're just not coming in here, don't come in here and ask what I'm talking about. You either catch up or go to somebody else's channel right now, mama. I love you to death and everything. But I'm talking about this cat Vlad first. Now, this dude said that he don't believe the stuff that I've said, but he never told nobody what he don't believe. Do you hear me? Hey, Lady J, thank you for that super chat. If anybody want to do the Cash App, let me post that right there. So they got to know how to get the books, where to Cash App it to. You understand? Thank you, Lady J. So I want y'all to ask Vlad. Those who go look at his program and see the shit on there. So Vlad, you keep saying you don't believe what Gene Stay said was his statements were. Say 5 of them. Say 3. Just don't say what you don't believe. Because if I don't believe something, I could say I don't believe Jim Jones can out-rap Nas. I could say that. That's what's hot in the street now, right? Say what you don't believe. And stop throwing the motherfucking jabs out there. Because they not doing nothing. I'm speaking on it because you're using that as a crutch. Instead of standing up to motherfuckers and say, yo, listen to me. I had Gene on this show, not only because he was big, I know the truth about him. Because if I didn't know the truth about Gene Deal, I wouldn't have ever asked him to be my bodyguard. Right, Vlad? If I wasn't that dude in the street, law enforcement background, HR 218 could carry in the United States and the Caribbean islands, you would have never asked me to be your bodyguard because you knew you asked dudes about me. And I told the motherfuckers I wouldn't, I told you. Nah, man, I don't do that no more. First of all, I wouldn't take you to a frog jumping race. Let's get into this. He gets people on his platform and he continuously want to like throw little jabs and say, well, Gene Deal, was he around? Was Gene Deal this? Was Gene Deal that? Was Gene Deal? Nigga, if I ran with Chaz Wims from 90 fucking 2 until he went in the dirt, nigga, it was something thorough about me. There's stories about me, bro. When the police ran up on Chaz, I grabbed the police. And I'm not bragging behind that. I'm just letting you know just how crazy my love was for people that I respected and I was around. You're not gonna grab him. I don't give a fuck what you nigga, that's my uncle. Rufus, am I right? J-Bone, Prince, the Black Hand members, am I right? When the police went to grab Chaz, I grabbed the motherfucking police. And I didn't just grab him arm or nothing like that. I grabbed him up in his shit. You're not gonna touch my uncle like that. He wasn't my real uncle, but my heart he was. Listen to me, man. These niggas want me to be quiet because they know the real. They know I know the real. Unique will tell you, Unique Mecca Audio will tell you, I wasn't doing what they was doing, but I was out there. I know when to leave the block. It ain't because of no ruckus. When niggas was doing their entrepreneur and shit, and certain niggas rolled up on the block, see you when I see you. I know how not to get involved in shit that ain't none of my motherfucking business. Vlad, this puffy shit was my business. Letting the people know what he did to Wolf, letting the people know what he did to D-Fur, letting the people know what he did to Wolf Mama, letting me know what he did to Big. That was my business. As a man, I went to him first. You gotta straighten this shit out, little nigga. Till he blocked me. He don't want me around no more. After I left on my own accord. I left on my own accord. Mama Jean, go pick up I got some food in my car. Go get it. I ain't here for that. All these interns, why you asking me? Pup got mad at his own mama. Why you always messing with Jean? Nigga, you know what? 38 in the waist, handsome in the face. 6'7". She talking about all the way to heaven. Heaven, heaven, all the way to heaven. Heaven, heaven. I could have been the real Puff Daddy. When people keep talking, when people start talking, we can stop some of the bullshit that's out here. It's one person out this whole shit that I wish, and I'm going to keep praying on it. He not no street dude, and you know, I don't know what you call a street dude, you know what I'm saying? He's a working man. He raised his family. I think his son might play in the NFL or something like that. But I've always wanted him to speak, but he would never ever speak on anything. And that's Kenneth's story. Ken was the driver. (209) just text me. Did Zip and Chaz know each other very well? They knew each other very well. I told Zip before I went on this whole shit with Diddy. He said, if anybody can do it, you can. Chaz was upset at first. But then he understood. And said I was right. Chaz is a street dude. He did everything in the damn streets, came out, was a businessman. But anyway, let's get back to Mr. Vladimir. What people don't understand is that I'm an Omega man. And anybody in the Divine Nine know that you got people all over the world, all over the country, in everything, in all parts of the government, all parts of education, all parts of the medical field. You got people that does everything. And it's not hard to get information when you're loved by them. K-Cells over here with a paperwork party. I get a lot of the paperwork party. That's my brother. I just got out I just got off the phone with him a couple of hours. He was sitting in a seafood restaurant with that nigga had a smorgasbord. I said, yo, bro, you do the same shit I do. Buy everything on the fucking menu and taste a little bit and take the shit home. He said, yeah, I'm only going to have a bite of this, bite of that, bite of this. I was like, yo, that nigga was eating stuffed mushrooms with crab, stuffed mushrooms with lobster. What else that nigga had? Steak, lobster tails, hush puppies, all that shit. I was like, yo, bro, that shit was crazy. Anyway, let's get back to the program. I don't know, Corey. That don't sound right, Corey. You must have typed that one wrong. Did you just say 38 in the waist? Yeah, I was 38 in the waist, hands him in the face. He said, I got your back, but I'm Slim Pimp, and I'm already up to a 34. 34 kicking indoors. Yes, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah. Bruh, Suge already took that back saying that me and Reggie wasn't real good friends. So he can't say nothing like that. I didn't even know Reggie. Reggie was introduced to me. But I'm not worrying about gag right now, bro. We doing this right now. All that shit is fake news. Hey, Deacon Daughter's in here. Reggie Robbins in here. Oh, I'm just missing Lucky Lefty Drain Master. Couple other people. They coming though. Yo, if you heard the prosecution summation today, you know Diddy ain't going nowhere but jail. And let me just tell you something. I didn't do this for Diddy to go to jail. I did not do this for Diddy to go to jail. Because I knew already that Diddy was going to hell. Bars. Coming out on no-hit records. Bars. Tim Diamond. I talk about Riz sometimes. Riz was a warrior, Tim Diamond. And I should have put Riz's name in there when I said because of Riz. But Riz died because of his love for Wolf. That was his dude. That was his brother from another mother. He was going out like a warrior. You got these cats on the streets in New York. Gene Deal, you know, he talked too much. Gene Deal, just like nigga. Do you wish you was getting paid to talk? Is that's why you doing YouTube shows? Ain't that's what you're doing? It's an extra income for you and everything like that. Don't you wish that somebody could find your story interested or not enough, no matter who you was with or not with or whatever? Because, nigga, you could talk about my story and leave Diddy out. And it still would be damn well interested. Ain't no ghostwriter. I wrote this shit. Ain't no ghostwriter. I wrote this. Every line, every word, every page. And anybody in this chat that read my books, they'll tell you. RVA, I don't know if Sean Carter had anything to do with Big L death. Big L called me and Big L spoke 2 days before he was murdered. Big L wanted Veen Deal to bodyguard him. That information is in probably my second or coming up in my third book. Big L called me. No, me and Big L was at the Bronx Cafe. Capone was doing Saturday night comedy at the Bronx Cafe right off Fordham Road. I was in that joint. I came up in that joint. It was a friend of mine's sister's birthday. I bought them 2 bottles of champagne and I left out. As I'm leaving out, Big L was coming in there with a friend of mine who was a correction officer that was bodyguarding him. He came and gave me a big hug and he said, Gene, I need you. I said, L, you got a vest on? What the fuck is going on, bro? He said, I need you, Big Gene. This was 2 days before Valentine's Day. I said, L, after Valentine's Day, give me a call. Now I'm doing my homework on why he's wearing a vest. So I'm making phone calls. And I found out why. But on the 15th, when we were supposed to talk, he got murdered that morning. Or let me just say that day. Man, let me just tell you something. It's not an individual that was in the rap game and the music business from underground to mainstream, that it wasn't some kind of affiliation that I didn't know somebody who knows somebody and knows stories, or a bodyguard or did security, was at the door. My story goes on, brother. You niggas gotta be crazy if you believe or think. Diddy was his story to highlight? Yes, it was. I could be ripping and running and talking about Fat Joe right now. I had affiliations with Fat Joe as far as doing security for him at the Rucker. Him and K Slade. He beefing with Papoose. I got that phone call first. I called to set up to sit down with him and Papoose. I got that phone call first. Y'all niggas stop listening to these bitch ass niggas out here that's talking shit. I was saving lives. I was stopping beefs. Dougie Fresh will tell you. Miss Jones, this the dude was in the fish store. I was the one who set up that meeting with Dougie Fresh and Mecca Audio. So when you ask that dude, you ask that dude about Gene Deal, and he was sitting up there talking about, oh, Gene was just a bodyguard. He wouldn't have said it. Tell that nigga to shut the fuck up. He didn't know what he was talking about. I'm the same person. Gene Deal and Big Gene is the same person. Hey, Nora Lampert, I'm going to keep doing me now. Q Rock, what's up with you out there in Cali, boy? These dudes in Harlem, let me just tell y'all something, man. We would be out on the corner flying the motherfucker. We would go to the parties flying the motherfucker. It was a different breed of guys than it is today, because these today guys, like my M-Rec dudes say, they real spooky. Let me just tell you this. What's wrong with checking a nigga that ain't right? What's wrong with checking a nigga that ain't right? You want me to go get my gun, shoot him up, shoot up, and all like that, and then I'm in jail for the rest of my life? Nigga, if you went to school, and you got a degree, if you went to school and you got another degree, you know the pen is mightier than the sword. And like I told my brother from Ticket TV, shout out to him. Let me fix this right quick. Shout out to my brother in Ticket TV. Like I told my brother at Ticket TV, in the hood, our words are like a razor. They sharp and they are meant to hurt. So I use my words. I didn't have to go get a gun, though I keep one on me. I didn't have to go get a Molly top and bomb somebody's car. I did it where it hurts. I told the truth. And now you got a bunch of half of homos that's going to try to make me quiet. Nigga, cash at me. Because a lot of you niggas is eating off of YouTube because of me. Because you niggas was scared. Wouldn't open up your mouth. Wouldn't bust a grape in a wine factory. Wouldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag. Because Diddy had you niggas scared. Richard, cooking with grease, hotter than fish grease. Niggas in New York running up to him, hugging him, kissing him, talking about, yeah, that nigga Gene on some bullshit. Gene, them niggas knew how to find Gene. Niggas knew I'd be on 112th and 8th Avenue in front of the game room. When I left the same game and started slicking the family with Slick, you knew where to find me at. On 112th and 8th Avenue, no ifs, ands, and buts. Nigga, basketball season, Kingdom. Running with the 12th Street posse, no fear. I don't think it was dark magic. Hey, Anna Gonzalez. Listen here, man. I got a hell of a story for y'all coming up on the Art of Dialogue this week. And it's all about what was going down, what went down, how it went down, and everything. Let me just say this to the chat right here. I could have been I could have been a part of that whole investigation. But I won't tell. Because I won't tell. I ain't never do nothing wrong. I ain't got no weapon. But when a nigga do something wrong to somebody in the street and they play their part, for a nigga seeing the pearly gates, I could have been a part of that investigation. I didn't come here for that. I came here to let y'all niggas know. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, he said. I don't give a fuck if Big gotta die. Suge Knight can go to jail. Don't no man say that about a person he loves. And if he loved Big, that shit would have never came out his motherfucking mouth. And I could say, Puff was saying game. I was making money. I didn't believe he said that to me. I couldn't believe he said that about Big. These guys in Harlem who's around him, who's making excuses for him, they want to come at me because they looking bad. Hugged up with a dude that was licking another man baby juices. Trying to say he was from Harlem. Not the Harlem I know. I'll be in the loo on the 2nd of July. The dudes who was giving him a pass are feeling fucked up that everything that I said came true to life. Clark Kent on his deathbed said, I gotta get this shit off my chest. I was in Big's room the night he went to that party. I told him not to go. Clark Kent, God bless the dead, super producer, a lot of Jay-Z shit, said out his own mouth on his deathbed, had to get the shit that was eating him up like the cancer was. He said, Big, what are you doing tonight? I'm going to this party that D-Rock and Puff set up for me to go. He said, why? Man, these niggas got this shit set up for me. Who's the best of friends now? Who's about to go to jail and be a co-conspirator to Puff shit? D-Rock. But y'all want me to be quiet. Because the truth is crazy. You want to hear it from somebody else. Because you could be like, flip them topsy-turvy ass niggas. You can't flip Big Gene, nigga. I might not be God body, but I'm godly in this body. I want you to think about that for a minute. K-Cell. Yeah, the truth hurt them niggas, K-Cell. All day, every day. The Gene Deal Show at gmail.com. That's my email. Gene Deal Show at gmail.com. I'm going to take a break right now, and I'm just going to say, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon is a member, y'all. Hey, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon is a member, y'all. Oh, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon is a member, y'all. Go, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon, Jill Dragon is a member, y'all. To the Gene Deal Show. Thank you for your membership, Ms. Dragon. Appreciate you. We ain't going nowhere. That motherfucking Vlad had Roger Bonds. He had Roger Bonds on his show, who may be a co-conspirator. He's seen a lot of shit. His name came up in the trial a few times. Instead of asking Roger Bonds about the shit and the part that he played and his name coming up in court for kidnapping, for holding motherfuckers hostage, this motherfucker gonna ask him about Gene Deal. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? He asked him about Gene Deal. Mm. Did anybody see that? Y'all, come on, listen here, man. This is the shit is entertainment. I ain't gonna get mad at y'all because y'all go and y'all watch Vlad. I'm not gonna get mad at you, Tina Marie, because Tina Marie, Tina is a member, y'all. Hey, Tina Marie, Tina Marie, Tina is a member, y'all. Go, 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 Tina, 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 Tina Marie is a member, y'all. Yeah, Tina, Tina. Tina is a member, y'all. Tina Marie is a member to the Gene Deal Show. And Preston. Yeah. Thank you for the cash app. Tamara Dorham. Appreciate that. The St. Louis Bourbon Festival is coming up, and I'll be there. So now, me and Bonds know the same people. Bonds went away and did a little what he's supposed to do. He know my people from up there, 149th Street. No them, no Jules. You understand? A lot of people know Bonds now. A lot of people know me. I get a lot of love. I helped a lot of people. When niggas didn't want to be in the game no more and they want jobs, nigga, I was putting them in construction sites so they could feed their family. Nigga, this is noted. I had niggas who hustled all their life and wanted to give up the game. Yo, but Gene, I need to make some money. I can't do the fucking $10 an hour job and stuff. Well, this nigga gonna pay you $25 an hour, bro. All you gotta do is be on time and do what you're told to do, and you could work your way up in the construction thing. Now I go back and these motherfuckers are supervisors. Nigga, can I get a job? Go ahead, Gene, with that bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's all right, Joyce Johnson. My favorite auntie name is Joyce. These cats know who's the real ones in the street. I ain't gonna sit up here ask this nigga, ask that nigga, nothing like that. I don't give a fuck who you ask. My name has always been good in Harlem. And if I came out here and I said it to the top of a nigga, Roger Barnes said, Gene Deal been talking this shit about Diddy since 2007. It's been way before then, but he got to go by when he heard it. He has to go by when he heard it. That's what real niggas do. They don't go by what another nigga said. They go by when he heard it. He spoke on it when he heard it and shocked the shit out of Vlad. Vlad said, well, I had my program since 210. Nigga, he was doing it way before your program. Way before your program. That's why Diddy put the hit on him. So now you half a homo ass niggas that's out here talking that bullshit when this nigga wanted to unalive me, don't think that I should have a right to say what I want to say about this nigga when I already sent him unalive other niggas. He could have told Meech, nah, man, Meech, just stay where you at right now, man. you know, we gonna get this nigga Wolf from out in front of the club and shit like that. Just stay where you at, man. That's my brother. Just leave that alone, man. You know, stand down, stand down. Miss Jones told me, the detective, the investigators on the case. No, it was a different story. Something different he told me. Do what you gotta do. Now I ain't gotta pay that $300,000. Now this nigga, and then Meech man, Sosa get on Vlad and say the same shit practically what I'm telling y'all now. He was pressing Puff about some money. Wolf and Riz died that day. And you want me to be quiet? I really want to disrespect everything you know. Any motherfucker with your last name look like you and rode on a boat with your ass. You want me to be quiet? When Harlem Hart brought him in to the same game, everybody know that D. Ferg was the heart of Harlem. Loved everybody and was loved by everybody. Puff had his problem, came and got money from everybody to help Puff out. Puff couldn't show him the same love. The nigga died the day after my birthday. You niggas want me to be quiet? Fuck you and feed you beans. Nigga, I'ma keep talking. I'ma keep talking. And then I'ma write the nigga a letter. I'ma write the nigga a letter. When he behind them bars, I'ma write his ass a motherfucking letter. Nigga, it didn't have to be like this. The same thing that you talked about. You couldn't live with yourself after the shit you did and you thought drugs was gonna hide it. You think drugs was gonna help you masquerade the fact of the dirty shit that you did. Come on, somebody hear me talking right now. Mari Boo. Where Mari Boo at? Mari Boo, post that for me again, Mari Boo. I want to put that up. Listen to me. Don't worry about Gene healing from. No, I've already been here. I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it, y'all. I'm still gonna do what I do, be where I be. I've healed from a lot of stuff worse than this shit. Nigga, I lost a baby sister. I lost 2 baby brothers. I lost a mother and I've lost a father. Nigga, I could lose a nigga in the street. Talk to me, I'm all ears. Talk to me, I'm all ears. Hey, Lisa Zamora. Thank you, Mama. She said, we here for you, Gene. Ooh. Let me check out the new comments. Sherry Boom. Yeah. My little brother Eric just lost him August the 13th of last year. I lost my brother Wink. Vice Lords knew him as Lord Have Mercy. Lost my little sister Stephanie. I don't give a fuck about losing a nigga in the street. My father died 6 months after my motherfucking mother's birthday. My father was the meanest mother. When I'm telling you my father was mean, yo, I mean like strict as fuck. That nigga could fight a horse. 6'4", always in shape. See if I got a picture of this nigga right here. Tamara Darwin said she got my book last week and she halfway through the second one. She did her thing. Show you my father, man. I'm trying to get this bourbon company to put his picture on my trying to get this bourbon company to put the picture on the back of the bottle. Show you a picture of my father. Charles Wilson, thank you for the cash app. Some of y'all already know. If y'all don't know, this nigga was mean, man. I've been through it. I'm sitting there. My father's dying. I'm feeding him sherbet ice cream. I'm feeding this nigga sherbet ice cream. That's Wendell P right there. See that pretty motherfucking horse? Sonny Boy. That's a picture I want on the back of my bourbon. This nigga right here talked to that horse and that horse would answer him. Had him counting, had him doing all kinds of tricks, all that shit. I'm saying that to say this. I'm feeding this nigga ice cream. This is the strongest motherfucker I know. That he had a tear in his eye because my mama Jan said, don't give him no more because he's going to get sick. He just wanted one more scoop. I made it up in my mind right then and there. Lord, I don't want to go too fast, but I don't want to be around too long. That's what life is about. Me as a son, looking at the strongest motherfucker I ever known in my life. This nigga did a sparring match with Muhammad Ali. This nigga was St. Louis Walnut Park niggas know Wendell Page robbing over there on Thecklin and Russ, his barbershop. Never came over there with that bullshit. Raised a lot of niggas in the neighborhood. Nigga, I come from good genes, strong genes. If you niggas think that you gonna say your shit that you gonna say and it's gonna stop me from being who I am, wrong person. What I will say is that I earned my respect in the streets of Wellston, in the city of St. Louis, the streets of Harlem, everywhere I go. I show love and I get love in return. Because like they say, real recognize real. And you fake phony ass niggas that want to get on the internet and shout out and say what you would do and how you would do it, ain't nothing hurt a failure but a try. My girl Henny in here? Well, that's another Henny. All Henny is good Henny. I just don't drink Henny. Hey, Kiva Key 44. There go my girl Henny. I was in court with Henny. She did that little smile at me. I was like, ooh, Henny. Don't let the judge make me say I do. the Hey Ashley, Brandy. Y'all gotta understand this, man. If y'all know me, I can get on here and talk about a lot of different programs, a lot of different people. I can give you the daily news and be very entertaining. These niggas want y'all to believe if I carry on or after the Diddy stuff, I won't have no program. I won't have, nigga, get out of here. I got 2 books. If I read a chapter every motherfucking month and post it, niggas gonna be like this. Cause it's entertainment. Hey, Shamari, that's my girl right there. Shamari Thigpen. I knew Shamari when she was a baby. Me and her brother played ball together. Her father, Rabu Thigpen, told me a jewel when I was going to school. The 4 cardinal principles. I broke that down in my book. Samari, your daddy told me this. He said, rule number one, women run like buses. You miss one, you catch another one. Rule number two, what she won't do, 10 more like her will. Rule number three, never like something so much that you can't do without. And rule number four, Samari, I know you know it. I'm going to wait for you to type it. Because I know he told you the same shit about niggas. Samari Thiffy, she's a nurse now. Remember, she was a baby. Hey, Samari. You want me to tell him, Samari? Oh, well, you got to come to the next cookout, that girl, Henny. Rule number four. If it's not to your convenience, it can't be to your pleasure. He told us that because we were going to school. He didn't want us to get caught up in women and girls. It's books and ball and everything. That was the most important thing that he wanted us to do. And that's why he told us what he told. But that shit applies to life. You never like something so much that you can't do without. That's mean you become addicted to something. And don't be addicted to no person, no drugs, no nothing. If it ain't to your convenience, it ain't to your pleasure. You sitting around knowing that you got to do something and somebody inconveniencing you, you ain't gonna get your shit done. All right, Corey, I'm here. Maria King, thank you for the cash app. People run like buses. A lot of times you can't wait around. You miss it. Wait to catch the next one. Let's get back to this. Bonds and we know the same niggas in Harlem. Puff ain't from Harlem. It's not one block he can't go out and say he used to hang out on. He used to come around. We used to hang out on 144th and 8th. He used to come around and he was a grown ass man then. I met Puff when he was at Uptown. Don't listen to niggas' stories. I know he's a kid and all that. I call them all kids. Because I may have had 6 or more years on him. He was born in 69, 70. I probably got 6, 7 years on him. Hey, Kimberly Turner. Amen, Big G. And I stay screaming that. If you don't or you can't control it, you control you. Facts. I'm about to make these turkey wings and this mac and cheese for Henny. Exactly. But he come out here spitting these narratives to y'all, and it wasn't right, it was lies. So you niggas gotta do way better than that to be screaming, telling me to shut up. You niggas gotta know when them devils bringing you to the platform, they trying to set you up. They don't mean no good. Cause everybody know you ain't telling those street niggas when you see a nigga to beat them up. What I look like getting beat up? I don't know. What I look like getting beat up? And back then, I could run real fast too. So I was still playing ball. I'm that type of nigga. I believe in run and come back. We'll take that run and come back. What up, Big Gene? I'm trying to holler. My name is Apple, but it's not anyway. I appreciate you telling the truth. Thank you. CMO. She said my name is Cherry. Cherry. I often say apple bottom jeans, built with the bird. She got the whole. I thought it said apple. Those are cherries. Hi, Cherry. CMO. Appreciate you that. Yes, it's Cherry. She said, yes, it's Cherry. Look at Jessica Ellis. Cherry, not apples. I couldn't see it, goddamn. Damn, Jessica. I got it right. Nigga ain't got no room for mistakes. Tank and BK Fame and Parliament tell we had some wars up in Sue's Rendezvous. Lisa Ray of Sunshine. Sweet ETV. Foxy Neela. Foxy Neela said make sure it's on video. Okay. Damn. It's 5:22 in Madrid. Okay. Yes, we all like to laugh. Yo, listen here, man. These people want to spit a narrative to y'all and give y'all some bullshit. I'm not here for y'all. I give y'all my heart, my truth. I give y'all what I know. You could put it right there in the bank and spend it. Nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. Jessica Ellis out of Chicago. All my family moved from Chicago. I just lost a cousin in Chicago. That school teacher that was raped and mugged in our house, and car was stolen. She tried to live in a good a neighborhood that was doing the rehousing over. Found out that was my cousin. Cousin Ted told me. It's crazy. Still looking for her killers. Well, I want y'all to know I'm leaving here on the 1st. The book sale will be over with. I have both of the books. I got how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5. I got 5 sets of the ones going for $60, and only got 5 left. If you buy both of the books, at 1st of January, 1st of July, they're going back up. They're going back up to $50 per book. Foxy Nyla in St. Louis, yeah. Jordan Johnson say, what book? Jordan, get off my. Let me block your ass, Jordan. The moderators don't block him for real. My moderators hear me see that shit. They even see the first blocked and chopped their ass. Hold up. Well, listen here. Jordan Johnson. I wrote 2 books. My World of Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star. That was my first book. And people will tell you, you go on Amazon and read and write, see what the people say the reviews. My World of Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star. The Last Big Night by Gene Deal. And Life After Death when Bodyguard and Hip Hop Star by Gene Deal. I was the first, and nobody did this before. Shout out to Boogie STL. I put this QR code that you can go to straight to some pictures to. You understand? Somebody said Diddy should have watched Nightline with Chris Hansen, Dateline with Chris Hansen. Oh my God. The bull said that was funny. Yeah. Jordan Johnson, those are my 2 books. And see, I guess you're a newcomer. Oh. Yo, this is so important, and I forgot to mention it. Shit. I could have the numbers wrong, but in the Ohio, Cincinnati, Cleveland area, about 50 to 80 young females came up missing, and nobody knew where they were at. And they still don't know where they at. Now in DC, they say about 34 to 40 young girls has came up missing, and nobody know where they at. These demons and these devils allegedly, maybe it's for body parts, maybe it's for blood, I don't know, but they're taking our children. Our children are coming up missing, kids of color, kids of different, of maybe Hispanic, Latino, blacks, African descent, Indian. They are coming up missing. These females are coming up missing, and the news is not reporting. Can y'all please pass that information on? Go do your research, see how true it is, and let's try to find out why we ain't hearing about this shit on YouTube or nowhere else. See what Lisa said. Big business. It's a big business. Thank you, Lisa. Zamaro, please, y'all, please. That's more important than all this shit. Oh, Montero Williams. Thank you, Montero. Montero Williams. Show on stage. I gotta show you this on stage. Facts. I live in DC. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, listen here. My girl talking about I will get to digging. Yo, Henny say she gonna get to digging. Y'all gotta go check out her channel. She brings up nothing but facts. My girl Henny brings up nothing but facts. Go check her out, y'all. If she say she gonna get on it and bring you facts, facts will change your feelings, but feelings won't change facts. Yo, I don't know how to say Adaha Hahura said it's a $2 billion a year business. Show that on stage. Sassy moment. Hey, sassy moment. Can I have a moment of your sass? No, I'm just sassy. I'm just kidding. You heard what that nigga said to you? Yo, I was talking to my girl the other day. It was real funny. I was like, yo, it was about some wife beater shit. I had a wife beater shirt on. And I was like, they didn't even know where the term wife beater. They knew the shirt was called white beater, but they didn't know why they called it wife beater. I was like, oh my God. But anyway, listen here, y'all. We're gonna do this art of dialogue on Saturday. I'm gonna break some crazy news on some other shit. Thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all. And yo, we ain't worrying about nobody shutting Big Gene up. They can do the campaign all they want to. Watch how niggas fall. Watch how shit happens to people and they gonna wonder why. When God sends somebody to do something, shut your motherfucking mouth and watch you do his work. This been Big Gene. You know how we do. We're gonna go out the way we came in. We ain't gonna show nothing but love. And that love goes like this.
Wherever start to show them, G. People been waiting on you all day. Why you gotta wait till you start to show? Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all.
Candace Gladdens, hey, out there in Cali.
Yeah.
Dawn Abercrombie, nothing but love, Dawn.
I see y'all coming in.
Crystal Morat, amen, amen. Honey Butter, Pieces. We doing it. Sheila Galloway. Alonia, Staten, honey, honey. Come and be a member, y'all. RV, Simo, Just Corinne, the Bull. Oh, y'all, thank y'all.
What's up? What is that, friend? All right, this pipe work, man. I'll send you on my Instagram.